cop caught on camera lying about why he shot a fleeing black man. So it's not exactly every day, but getting there. Leaked body cam footage exposes Arkansas cop for lying about the reason he shot a black man. We have the details.
Get out the car! 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 Get out the car on the ground! Hey, 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 hey! Get out the car! Get out the car! Alright, shots fired. Get out of the car! Shots fired, shots fired.
Horrific to watch. Absolutely horrific. The body cam footage that, well, the Arkansas police, they turned it over, right? Because as hard as it is to see, we needed to see this. No. Police body cam footage showing the Arkansas cop shooting a black man fleeing a traffic stop, it was leaked to the public. That's despite a judge having ordered it sealed during the felony trial of a police officer. Incident took place September 30th, 2023, after McClendon said he tried to pull over Johnson, who was driving an alleged stolen Dodge Charger, which eluded him. About an hour later, other cops tried to stop the Charger, but it eluded them as well. Charger was eventually found abandoned. 2023 video shows Little Rock police officer Johvoni McClendon, who is also black, ordering at gunpoint the driver of a pickup truck to step out of the vehicle, which he did. But Brenden Johnson, age 20, climbed from the back seat of the truck into the driver's seat and began driving away, prompting McClendon to fire 3 times. Johnson claimed he was in fear for his life, believing the truck was going to strike him. Video shows he opened fire from the side of the truck. Johnson was struck in the left temple, but survived the shooting. "We got to get the game plan, okay?" one officer says to Johnson. "He almost hit me," Johnson replies. And McClendon was fired and charged with felony battery and misdemeanor assault charges, to which he pleaded not guilty. The case is still active. Pulaski County Circuit Judge Karen Watley had ordered the video and investigative files to remain sealed a month after the shooting to protect the defendant's right to a fair trial in accordance with due process of the law. That's according to court documents. I don't even have a problem with that. Let's let the facts speak for themselves in a court of law. But is that how the police work when they have something good and juicy on you? Or they claim they do? Maybe they just hand out a statement that says you're this, that, and the other. I know some really dumb reporters who actually take that and present it as fact. I always said, oh, this doesn't sound credible. You get it. According to the police. Sometimes it's true. Sometimes, as we know, it's not. Investigative documents that were also ordered sealed by the judge have not been made public at this time, so it's not clear if they were also leaked. But because of the judge's orders, very few details have been publicized since the 2023 shooting. McClendon was the first cop to confront the 4 men in the truck, pulling his patrol car in front of the truck to block its path. He ordered them out at gunpoint. You heard that. 3 men climbed out of the truck. Johnson climbed from the back seat, as we said, into the driver's seat, attempted to get away, which was when McClendon fired 3 times, striking Johnson in the left temple. Now, he told investigators he was in fear for his life, but he was charged with a felony in less than a week after the police chief viewed the body cam video. He was then terminated from the Little Rock Police Department, where he'd worked for 3 years. Johnson's family held a press conference in the days after the shooting. Family attorney Austin Porter Jr. told local media that Johnson was still hospitalized, was expected to require a lengthy recovery. Feel like he was not deserving, Johnson's mother, Darlecia Johnson, said during the press conference. There's no doubt the actions of Officer McClendon are outside the department's policy related to the use of deadly force, Little Rock Police Chief Keith Helton telling Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. Porter said the family was considering filing a lawsuit, but it does not appear as if anything has been filed yet. That's according to state and federal court records. McClendon relieved of duties within hours of the shooting. Hmm. According to officials, McClendon is being charged with first-degree battery, a felony, first-degree assault, a misdemeanor. There's a lot of twists and turns in this one. Little black cop fired within hours. Look, the footage was scary there. I don't know. I got a lot of thoughts running through my head right now, Elliot. Okay, as I kind of do the Stevie Wonder thing. I'm still spinning. Okay. But I do think it's interesting, and you can accuse me all you want, whoever you are out there who's not necessarily part of the family, but we welcome all people, but you're watching to hate. You want to accuse me of playing the race card, but I'm just saying, usually for a cop to get fired, it takes a long time, a really long time. And a lot of times, well, you know this, Elliot, correct me if I'm wrong, please. I want you to have a go at me. A lot of times they're not fired, right? Even when they did something horrific and there's a huge payout. Again, I didn't like having to watch what we watched, the leaked body cam footage. But it's the fallout, man. Okay, it's everything, man. And I just can't. Your turn.
Yeah, it hurts your soul a little bit, I think, when you see footage like this. And I do think it's funny that the judge's name is Karen and she decided to make sure all these things were sealed, even though I'm not going to go into whether that's a good decision or not. That, I respect it. But I think also there is a huge portion of this country. And I used to subscribe to this, to say, like, look, just do what you're told
It's
and
true.
nothing bad will happen. And that's a very, on the surface, I think, like, reasonable position, until you realize that people don't always act reasonably, especially when they're surrounded by a bunch of police officers who are screaming and holding a gun up to them. And so I think it's very naive to just go, oh, well, just do whatever they say to do. And if it's something bad happens to you, deal with it. I think that takes a certain lack of humanity to actually really believe, because you're talking about a human being here, and they shouldn't have to have to get shot in the head, because they freak out. There needs to be a better system in place, and I don't think that we're there.
No, we're not there. And I don't know with Judge Karen. I mean, maybe she's trying to give him a fair trial. Look, I do want to say this. In
Maybe.
the eyes of the law, too often when people work closely together, prosecutors, judges, that it's not fair. They're blue. We have a close relationship. We're doing this. Now, Little Rock Police Chief fired him within hours. So I don't know where the other infractions, whatever. But you're right about that thing called perspective. Well, it depends on your view, right? Your perspective. And a lot of people don't get it. I don't know what I would have done in that instance. Probably would have just complied. But that doesn't mean, as you indicated, that it's going to work out. It doesn't mean it's going to work out. It's a story we'll keep following.